Hello and welcome to Talladega. Beautiful. Oh, looks like the 86 at Chris Mack is having some sort of an issue here already. Alright, so we're getting started. Let me check to see if the... Alright. It's not too loud for me. Not sure how it is for the video, but at the moment of recording this, it's not too loud. So we're going to roll with it here as we went on board with Dale Jr. there for the start. But yeah. Gonna have 57 laps around Talladega. This should be pretty interesting here. I've been doing some things. I'm trying to get it right, get the package right so we can get some good racing. But with this being NR 2003, I'm not sure how good of a product we're going to actually get. It's not going to be too good though, so don't really get your hopes up. But I'm doing everything I can, just trying to make the right changes here. And we're coming off of turn 4 right now. Pace speed is, I think, like 100. Yeah, it is. So we're going to get around here fairly quickly under cautions. And we're coming through with a trioval now. Getting ready to drop the green flag. And there it is. Green flag is out. We're racing to Talladega. Right off the bat. Oh yeah, by the way, we are on FX this week instead of Fox. So yeah, this should be pretty interesting. Heading down the back stretch this time. And in the turn 3. Sorry. Jeff Burton in the lead. As we come off of turn 4, here comes Jimmy Johnson now down to the inside. And already towards the middle of the pack, they're fanning out, spreading to about 3 and even 4 wide at some parts of the track. Drivers all over the place, and we got contact. That's trouble, and a big wreck gonna happen here. That's Bill Elliott around. Right off the bat here, the caution comes right out. We're going to go back and take a look at it, because it looks like everyone's all right. Yeah, they're just 4 wide there, and that's all it takes. They didn't have enough space for it. And Joe Nemechek got damaged. Rusty Wallace. The 7 of Jimmy Spencer got some right there. As well as 27 of Scott Wimmer. So multiple cars with damage already here. And bringing out our first caution. We'll be back for the drop of the green flag after this. And the green flag is back out. We're once again racing here on FX. Here in the MG Cup Series. And it looks like yeah, my game glitched a little bit there. So some damage on the 86. It didn't. Well, it did show damage, but I didn't have any on the car. So that's interesting to see. Looks like we're sort of breaking off into 2 packs already here. So we're coming through at about 190 miles per hour. Jeff Burton with a huge run. Where's he going to go with it? Is he going to take it to the outside, or is he going to stay with his teammate? He goes down to the inside. Mark Martin tried to get down there with him. Wasn't clear. And now Jeff Burton moving up to P3 here in Talladega. Pack seems to have calmed down just a tiny bit. I'm sure they'll pick it back up, but for now, it looks like they're just riding around trying to log laps as we come down the backstretch. Heading down the back straightaway and into turn 3 this time as Jeff Burton takes the lead with his teammate, Kurt Busch pushing him. And there's a solid gap between Jeff Gordon and John Andretti. Then there's another pack of cars behind him. The 86 with some sort of issue, very slow here. Seems to have something going wrong with this car. I'm not sure why it looks like he has damage. It doesn't, except for on the hood. I think, oh, Kevin Harvick has got some rear end damage, so they must have run over each other under caution, which is not very uncommon, especially with this AI, as we're 3 wide down the backstretch heading into turn 3. Kevin Harvick holding people up here. Elliott Sadler is going to try to go by on the high side here, but he got slowed down so much. Oh, whoa, further back. The 86, Chris Mack, spinning through the grass. Looks like some sort of issue with the car, but he's out of harm's way. From the looks of it, we might not have a caution. We do not. But something amiss on that 86. And that's going to end his day right there, I believe. Meanwhile, out in front, Jeff Burton still leading. Another teammate behind him. That's Greg Biffle in the 16. He's going to hop back down in front of that 99. As Bobby Labonte's right behind him. Or back down in front of the 18, I should have said. I'm sorry. Jeff Gordon, who we just mentioned, wasn't with the pack a few laps ago, has found his way back up here. Guess he was still in draft range. Wouldn't surprise me. Darrell Waltrip in the 1, as well as Jeremy Mayfield in the 19. They're not doing too bad either. They're still in draft range, and they've got a pretty good run. They can't recatch the pack. We're going to break, and we'll be back for more MG Cup Series coverage here on FX. And we are back here on FX. The field a little bit more spread out. Lap traffic got involved in this race here and held a lot of people up. As we see, we're still not done with the lap cars yet here. Darrell Waltrip, one of many being held up on that outside line by the 7 of Jimmy Spencer as he falls back here. So for now, it seems that we're all going single file for a bit, and then back there is just a cluster. Spencer now heading in the pit road after slowing up the field, and we got trouble. Michael Waltrip's around. Jimmy Johnson spins as well, and the caution's going to come out right as green flag pit stops were about to begin. I thought I saw another car spinning, but I guess not. So the caution's going to come out here. Michael Waltrip is involved with Jimmy Johnson, and we're going to have to take a quick look at what happened here. Oh, they all ran up on the... I'm sorry, I could not get the right angle. I accidentally went off of Mikey's car and couldn't get back on it. But, yeah. Oh, man. I don't even know what to say about that one. That was very strange. They just kind of bumped each other's doors and they grabbed each other and got stuck. Oh, Jimmy Johnson stuck on the banking. That was definitely going to bring out a caution there. As green flag pit stops were just beginning there. And that's going to save a lot of drivers from going a lap down. Or at least losing a lot of time here. They're going to be able to pit and catch right back up to the field. We're going to go to break, and we'll be right back for the drop of the green flag once again as they're stacking up under caution as usual. We'll be back for the drop of the green flag. Sorry. Drop of the green flag right after this. And we are back here on FX, ready to get this thing kicked off once again. The 43 of John Andretti leading. Green flag is back out, and Ryan Newman, the Rockingham winner, already looking to the outside. A lot of cars going to the high side here. Newman has no help. So he's going to end up falling back, but still got that momentum on the top from that good restart. But here comes Ken Schrader to help the 43. Kurt Busch all the way on the bottom, trying to make something work down there. Johnny Benson looking low. Kurt Busch gonna go with him to the inside of Ken Schrader. And now 2 by 2, 3 rows deep, 4 rows in the front of the pack. Who's gonna lead this lap? John Andretti trying to lead it. Gonna hop down in front of the 10 of Johnny Benson. They're 3 wide coming to the line. Ryan Newman has to run on the outside. And he's gonna lead the lap over John Andretti. But John Andretti fighting back on the inside. Newman almost cleared him there, heading down into turn 1. Does not have good help behind him. The 2 Roush cars, Kurt Busch and Matt Kenseth, trying to stay in line here, but they cannot quite get back up to that 12 car. They don't have that much help either. Here comes their teammate on the inside. That's Jeff Burton making it 3 wide on the bottom. And their other teammate is in the middle. That's Greg Biffle. The last Roush car we haven't mentioned yet is Mark Martin. He's further back. You see the Viagra number 6 back there. That's him. And they're 3 wide coming across the line. Ryan Newman barely leads another one, as they're squeezing each other to lead this lap. The high side actually has some sort of momentum here. Very surprising considering what game this is. NR 2003 is usually known as a low line dominant game, no matter what track you're at. But they're somehow making it work here, as they're 3 wide, just about touching going down into turn 3. The outside is really falling off though. Oh, here comes the 22 award burden to the inside of Kyle Petty. Look at this, 4 wide through the tri-oval. They're getting crazy now, boys. It's go time. They're coming to halfway through this race here. Everyone trying to get up to the front, get themselves into a good position to possibly win this thing. Look at that, 4 deep. Jeff Gordon taking a peek to the inside further back there. Ricky Craven decided not to go with him. And he's going to get left out to dry back there. They're looking at maybe even 5 wide in a second. They work it back down to 3. Action all over the place here. A couple of cars going a little bit higher in the tri-oval, probably trying to fall back, seeing how crazy it's getting. And these 2 packs are barely hanging on to each other here. Kyle Petty dropping to the back of, at least to the back of this first pack. So is John Andretti. Petty and Andretti to the back of the lead pack there. Then there's single file further behind, and then Kyle Petty blows up. Something wrong with that 45 car, and he's trying to get down out of the way, holding people up. Door bangs to 83. Something wrong with that 45 car. He's on the apron. He's got it on the way, but he's smoking bad here. And that's going to allow people like Michael Waltrip and Bill Elliott to catch up with the field. They've lost the draft earlier. Oh, and out in front is Kenny Wallace, your Texas winner. Your surprise Texas winner last week. And he's back out in front again here today. He's going to slide up high. Greg Biffle going to follow him, trying to block that run off the high line gets off of these corners. Biffle down to the inside now. Help from Elliott Sadler in the 38. Now Greg Biffle going to the lead. How about that for the Biff? And look further back, his teammate Mark Martin trying to make something work on the high side. In the 6, Biffles gets stuck on the on the outside line here. Here comes Elliott Sadler to lead this lap in the 38. Remember what happened in real life here? He went upside down. rolled. Candy roll, whatever they called it. Whatever sweet name they made up for that. And then the further back, the second pack back here, all trying to just stay in line and keep up. They are 3 wide up here, going for the lead. Dave Blaney on the high side. They are all over the place. This is getting crazy, boys. Well, I thought the racing product wouldn't be that good, but apparently taking away their programmed line or whatever it's called in the track I&I settings, the AI line modifier, taking that, just deleting that, made the racing crazy here. They're all over the place, so I might do that for more tracks in the future. Kurt Busch looking to the inside. Jeff Green looking even further down to the inside. John Andretti on the high side trying to take the lead away from Ryan Newman, and he is one tough guy to pass. Not that much organization on the high side for Andretti. He's going to fall back a little bit here, but they might get that going again. They are all over the place. Look, way on the outside is Greg Biffle and Dave Blaney trying to make something work. And the same line as Andretti in the 01, that is Jerry Nadeau. 4 wide once again. Matt Kenseth stuck in the middle, has no help at all. Andretti had to check up. He about got up into the outside wall there. Looks like they're sorting it out somehow here. They're figuring this all out. Heading into turn 3, Ricky Rudd in the 21 in the middle of 3 wide. Once again here, they're sliding up the track, just trying to get the draft as cars are coming into pit. Green flag pit stops are underway once again here in Talladega. John Andretti about turned the 77 of Dave Blaney there. And Ward Burton leads the race. No, never mind. Kurt Busch leads the race. Burton trying to keep up with that pack. A lot of these guys lost their momentum because a lot of those cars went in the pit road. The second pack further back here seems to be getting held up by Dale Earnhardt Jr. I think this is a pack ball. Not all damaged cars, but I'm not sure. No, Dale Jr.'s lapped. Okay. Oh, trouble upside down is the one of Darrell Waltrip. What in the world? Wild wreck for the one of Darrell Waltrip, and one car just clipped them there. That's the 11 of, that's the 18 of Bobby Labonte. Caution comes out once again. And DW just went on a wild ride there here in Talladega. What in the world? Where did that come from? Up and over on top of Matt Kenseth. What happened here? Looks like, I'm not sure, they were heading down the backstretch. Looks like he tried to slide up to give some room to that 99. Just cleared himself on the 19 and then hit the 17 at such a weird angle it flipped his car over. 3 cars destroyed, and then Bobby Labonte just grazes his back bumper, destroyed that car, and that's going to take him out of the race as well. Look at the left side of that thing. Just about took the door off of it. So the pace car rolling out here. Caution comes out in the middle of green flag pit stops once again. And we're going to take a quick break and be back for the drop of the green. Pace car is in. Looking to go racing once again here on FX. Oh boy, here we go. We got a damaged car leading the field. That's Jimmy Johnson. As the green flag comes back out, where are they going to go to avoid the 48 of JJ here? Looks like only one car Two cars getting held up by that 48. That's the teammates for Penske. That is Rusty Wallace and the 12 of Ryan Newman. Look at them already getting crazy here. Down the front stretch into the tri-oval, making moves on each other. While they're making moves on each other, how about that? Terry Labonte went to the inside of Johnny Benson. Kurt Busch decided to go to the inside of him. Now they're 3 wide down the front stretch. Tony Stewart leads as they head into turn 1 once again here. Man, a wild race so far. Kurt Busch now looking to go out in front. Might hook up with his teammate here who's down on the bottom. He has a huge push. Lots of cars in that bottom lane. All the way down to the next to the yellow line. That is Jeff Burton with a good push from the 4 of Mike Skinner. Oh, it does not go with his teammate. Kurt Busch goes up the block. Tony Stewart. A couple of cars peeking to the high side. They're not actually going to go yet. Bobby Labonte's going to drop back. Let's see if Jeff Burton can get up in front of his teammate here and see if they can work together. But the rest of the pack getting such huge runs, that might not last for too long. Here comes Mark Martin up into the picture in the 6. Heading down the backstretch and into turn 3. Jeff Burton in control of the race as he heads back down to the bottom. He may have too big of a lead though. He's gotten pretty far out ahead. Here comes Ward Burton looking to the inside. The Burton brothers might go at it here in just a couple of laps. But Jeff Burton still in control here as they go single file out in front. And Greg Biffle having engine issues. Another car having problems in this race. Another one that was competitive. And that held up a lot of the field here. Let's see if they can all catch back up. They probably can. There's a lot less cars up there. There's only 4 cars racing for the lead right now, and they're all 3 wide for second. And side by side for 6th behind them. Ryan Newman trying to hug that bottom here. Make up as much ground as he possibly can. And we're getting closer and closer to the end of this race. John Andretti thought about moving down there. Wasn't clear. So he's going to have to let 31 of Robbie Gordon by as well here. The 38, Elliott Sadler moving to the inside. Going to go with Ryan Newman. And they're catching that 4, Mike Skinner. They might bunch back up with him here. Trying to see where are the lap cars. They're just now coming off, or the slower cars just now coming off of turn 4 here. And they're headed down into the tri-oval, so we still got a while to go. I'm not gonna count them out yet, but they might play a factor here. Kurt Busch has lost the draft. He's there behind his teammates. Gonna try to, nope, just let them by. Can't block that run really, so he had no choice but to let them all by. He's gonna fall, he's gonna drop like a rock here. As they're all just trying to work with each other and catch these front 4 who are going at it for the lead. Kenny Schrader gets shoved out of line. Dave Blaney forced out of line as well. But they are catching. They're catching the lead pack here. They're going about 196. They're up front going about 194. So they are in fact going to get there. It's just a matter of when. They might run out of time here because they keep making moves on each other further back. Or maybe they're just trying to get some air on the grills or something. I'm not sure, but they're not working too well together. They're working pretty well, but they're still making moves on each other, which is not smart. Staying in the draft, though, is Ryan Newman just gets down in front of Tony Stewart here. We got a huge train of cars trying to run down the front four after Greg Biffle had some sort of a problem. He's out of the race now. Shame for him. But we still got 3 Roush racing cars left in this race. 2 of them are out, one with a issue and one got involved in a wreck. 3 of them still in contention to win. As the field is caught up to the front 4. And now they're bunching them up once again here. Jack Sprague looking to jump down to the bottom. He does so successfully. This back half of the field, though, they're trying to get back up there as well. They're trying to stay in line and work their way back up. There's still a little bit of a gap between Jason Hedlesky and Kenny Wallace, but I believe they'll get there at some point. Oh boy, I believe it's time for green flag pit stops because Jeff Green is heading down pit road right now. He's actually coming out of his stall. Oh no. The leader's coming down pit road right now. That's half of this group or pack coming down pit road. So yeah, green flag. I think it's safe to say green flag pit stops have officially begun. Now, Mark Martin all on his own out there. Didn't pit with his teammates, and now he's by himself in front of the field, but he is leading the race. Ward Burton and Jack Sprague side by side. Here comes the 77 of Dave Blaney, 3 wide on the bottom with a push from Kurt Busch. So I guess the only Roush car to pit there was Jeff Burton. Roush might be trying a different strategy, might be splitting it up a little bit. As here comes the rest of the field down pit road now, with the exception of Ryan Newman, Jerry Nadeau, and Ricky Craven. They all stayed out here. Might go 1 extra lap. But we got a few cars coming out of pit road. None of them that were really a factor. Just the damaged and wrecked cars. Jason Hedlesky down the backstretch as he just came out of pit road. He's going to try to link up with the 31 of Robbie Gordon. Jeff Burton going to try to get with them. So as we know, Ricky Craven is currently the leader. John Andretti was on the lead lap. So let's watch him for a little bit and see where he cycles out at this lap. As the rest of the field is coming out of pit road right now. John Andretti with a good push from the 5 of Terry Labonte. And Texas Terry he thought about looking to the inside there. Maybe he might go to get out of line there so he can cool his engine off here. Might need to get some air in the grill there. Ricky Craven and Jerry Nadeau and Ryan Newman all coming out of pit road here, so this is going to get close. This is going to be close. Nope, never mind, not close at all. Passing each other out of pit road, but not going to beat John Andretti out of the pits. Andretti takes the lead down the back, he's got to pass Jerry Nadeau, which he will do with ease. So John Andretti takes the lead with ease. And the pack hasn't really formed back up yet. They're trying to, though. Got a big gaggle of cars back here. So we've got 3 separate, I wouldn't call them packs, but we got 3 separate groups of cars. We got the front 4 Got 2 chasing them, 5 chasing them, and then the 3 more, and then 3 more, and then the pack. So the more cars they get in that group, that big group back there, the faster they'll go, and the higher their chance of catching them will be. But we only have 10 laps to go. That might not be enough time for this group, but they're going to do everything they can to get back up there. Or they're going to just race each other like they're racing for the lead. That might, you never know. This front group, though, you've got a little mini pack back here. All those guys that were kind of in groups of 3 and 2, they've gotten together here, but they're making moves on each other. They're not actually working together. So that might not work. That might actually be helping those lead 4. Well, lead 5 now. It's Mark Martin's with that pack. So Mark Martin has a chance to go for the win here. And none of these guys are teammates. So all bets are off. We might just get the Chevys and the Fords going against each other, but even then, that's still just not very likely. But further back, they're doing everything they can to try to catch up to this lead pack. Lap traffic is, I believe, coming off of turn 2 right now. That's the 19. Getting down into the backstretch right now. So hopefully they shouldn't be a factor, but you never know because we're heading down into turn 1 right now. Jeremy Mayfield destroyed, way off the pace. We're only going 170, 175. He's heading into turn 3 right now, so we're coming off the backstretch. So, or onto the backstretch. So this race might get ruined by lap traffic. You never know. But they're doing everything they can to try to catch the front 4 cars here. I'm going to watch the interval this time by. The fastest lap actually goes to Elliott Sattler, so he's done pretty well here in the draft. Tony Stewart crossing the line now. I wouldn't say it's changing too much, but at the same time, I don't want to say they're not catching them, because they seem to be catching little by little, not by much, but they seem to be catching nonetheless. The more those guys start racing each other up there, that's going to help them. The more they do stuff like this, it's going to hurt them, though. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. Looks like Ricky Craven's lost this pack. And the big pack further back is trying to get back up there. No. Times like this, I kind of wish I could just turn pit stops off so we can just get a straight up race to the end. But, oh well, it is what it is. Tony Stewart down the backstretch. Looks like Terry Labonte starting to lose the draft here. The second pack has caught them big time. They're there now. They are there. Within a sec, or gonna be within a second of this lap. Kurt Busch moving to the front of this pack. Jeff Burton in the back of the pack is trying to get in line. And Ryan Newman falling back. Oh no! Lap traffic is gonna play a factor in this race. You hate to see it. You really do hate to see it. Mark Martin's getting held up. Terry Labonte, Ryan Newman, nowhere for a lot of these guys to go. This is, what a shame. What an absolute shame. But, because of this group back here might all be able to catch. As long as they stay single file and don't try to go 3 wide past this left car as he almost cut off Jerry Nadeau. Now he's going to hop down in front of the 5. Gotta be kidding me, man. Gotta be, actually be joking. They're 3 wide as they try to pass lap traffic. That's going to ruin Mark Martin's day. That's going to ruin Terry Labonte's race and Ryan Newman's. They were all running so well, too. All had a chance to win. But now with 3 to go, looks like those chances are dashed. But, out in front, the Roush boys might try to work together here. Jeff Burton goes low. He's going to work with Kurt Busch and push him, hopefully, to the lead. Hopefully for them. Another group of lap cars. But up there as we're coming to the start-finish line now. So that's scary because they might catch those as well. Michael Waltrip, I don't even remember him getting involved in a wreck. I don't know why he has damage. But they're going down the backstretch right now, heading into turn 3. We're coming into turn 1. So, coming off of turn 2 now, and they're just now getting into turn 3. We're definitely going to catch those cars. Without a doubt. You hate to see it. You hate to see races end this way, but unfortunately, in our 2003 for you. What else can we really do? People further back getting held up by lap traffic. I believe Jeff Green is lapped anyways. No, he's not. He's on the lead lap. Didn't notice that. These guys are going to catch. So we're coming to the white flag right now. 1 lap to go for Tony Stewart. Can he hold everyone off here at Talladega? As Kurt Busch has a huge run. Is he going to go anywhere with it? Off of turn 2. Look into the inside. Does not quite go there yet. Now he does. But Kurt does not have that much help. It's just Jack Sprague behind him. Tony Stewart may be able to clear the bottom. He is not. Side by side. 3 wide behind him. Here comes Ricky Rudd with a huge run. Is he going to go anywhere with it? Ricky Rudd off of turn 4. Where's he going to go? High with Stewart. Low with Busch. Coming to the line. Side by side. Tony Stewart. Kurt Busch. It's going to be Kurt Busch at the line. How about that finish? Alright, well, even though the race got ruined by lap traffic, we still got a somewhat decent finish out of it. So can't be completely mad at that. Kurt Busch picks up the victory. You love to see it. So, yeah, that's going to wrap this one up. After the next 2 races, we will look at points, but not today. Hope you guys are excited for the next race. And until then, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys then. Until next time, peace. Also, please hit that like button and subscribe.